Millie's Gym for a Flow Nation posing seminar.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure Flow Nation is owned by Jarek Crew, and he's got a team together. We got Monique in the back here.
We got hey, look at that. We have visitors.
Yeah.
Flow.
And Jacob as well.
The Jarek Crew.
The crew's crew. Yeah. Dad joke. But
Joe would be so proud.
I know, right? But yeah, we're headed there. It's gonna be, seminar, Q&A, posing instruction, whole stuff. This is like the grand opening of Millie's Gym, so it's really cool to help him business-wise. Pick up a few members, hopefully. Get the word around Orlando that they're open. So it's a really cool event they put together, and I'm just going to, support my buddy, my fellow IFBB pro, posing extraordinaire. So it's gonna be a good day.
Excellent.
Birds.
Oh, okay.
Millie's Gym. Great. Let's go.
Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again, sir. Welcome. We got chairs there for you, bottle of water, a roster for the athletes. So
Look at the kids.
This is going to be a good day. We're excited. A couple things I want to introduce our vendors. We have Rhea from T Company and Brickhouse Body Works Auto here for body tempering. Like I said, I'm excited. Listen, absorb their knowledge, ask questions. This is a unique opportunity that not a lot of people get. So those of you who are brand new, this is, I think, a great way to start your bodybuilding career.
This is the Power of the Pose. As you can see, we have some athletes that came out today.
Athletes ready to learn how to pose. I love it.
Ready to kick off the season the right way.
And who's teaching them how to pose today?
Coached by Flow.
Coached by Flow. Who we got?
We have Coached by Flow. We got Jacob.
Hello, Jacob.
Hey. Jacob is our men's physique, all males coach. He's very good with breaking down his poses. We have Monique, our queen
Hello,
right
Monique.
here. She kills it day in, day out.
Love it. She does posing for what divisions?
Males and females.
Females.
Don't underestimate.
Oh wow,
Don't
jack of all
underestimate.
trades.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not. I wasn't. She looks serious.
Yeah.
And then I also do women's physique and women's figure too.
And what about you? Are you just too busy being a badass pro?
Yeah, I'm just a normal guy.
Oh, okay.
I just flow, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Because the thing is, when I received my pro card, it wasn't like the journey was over with. I had to start all over. And for you guys just, starting out, my big advice to you is chase the pro physique and not the pro card. And I really do mean that because I see it too many times, I'm sure. Ruff sees it a lot, Monique sees it a lot, Jacob sees it a lot. Not only this presentation, is not in the forefront, but you see guys trying to chase this car that's really not going to give them any sort of income, and it's not going to pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you love competing, go for it. But in terms of being one of the best or taking it to the next level and giving everything you got, I'll be patient. All right.
April 2013, I did my first show. I was 18 then, and I placed last in the Open, second in the teenage division. And the funny thing, going into that show, I had my eyes set on this one teenager that I wanted to beat before. And I said, I'm going to beat this dude. And when I got to the show, he didn't even do the teenage division because he's like, I'm above that now. And then I didn't even beat him in the Open. He placed first in that, and I came in last. So that was a big learning experience for me. That kind of set the tone of my bodybuilding career. Understanding where to place my focus, not in the others, but into myself and into self-improvement. Because that's what bodybuilding is ultimately about. Improving your mind, body, spirit, all of it. So, instead of letting that get me down, I spent that entire year just focused on being better the next following season. The next season, I won that class, and that was overall April 2014, the same show. And then November that year, I got my pro card at 21 years old. 3 weeks after my birthday.
And then all the women will be there. She's really good. And then we'll just split up the rest of us between Ruff, I, and Jacob.
I don't have anybody.
You can teach me how to pose.
All right, it's me and you.
Okay, here we go. How should I start?
I guess I'll get these guys. They're right here. First thing you do when you get on stage, you walk out. You don't let your there's an on stage and off stage. When you're on stage, you're on stage. It means everything's tight. You're not letting everything hang out. You are, imagine someone's always gonna be taking a picture of you when you're up there. As soon as you step up on the line, you're doing your front relax pose. Boom. Chest up, quads tight. Here are some things to think about. Feet together, both feet flat when you're doing it. Feet all the way touching. Good. Feet also, again, all the way touching. Dope. And you don't want to be one of them. Everything else is good. You should be able to see a little bit of that front delt on that back side popping through. Good. Before it turns to the right.
What we don't want to do, a lot of times people, you guys can relax. So what'll happen is you'll want to squeeze, flex your middle back, but the only thing, like I said, that should really be flexed is your rear delt, right? So it's the movement of the scapulas outward, right?
Yep, so your belly is gonna face this way, and then you're gonna turn, and then back arm, hip. There you go. So it's like that.
So we're almost 90 degrees, kind of, like to one side.
Yep, and then hip mobility here, and you're gonna be looking at the judges there.
So what do you guys think are your best poses? No, like out of your mandatory.
I do a side chest.
All right, so smart decision. So if you think his best pose is side chest, then mantis are very similar to that. He's still from the side, still showing the chest off. So yeah, really good critical thinking. So let's hit that mantis pose. Yeah. Okay. I would say if you could bring this leg further back just to see a little bit of this leg up front.
Sorry.
It's good. Good. I like where you're in it. You got the arm showing, you got the chest, everything showing. And as you lean out, you can show your obliques off and everything. Good.
Just keep the pose. It can be a front double. It can be a front double in a front class pose. You don't got to really overthink it. This right here is your time when they ask for a different type of pose for you to give them what you feel is your best structure with that pose selection. You see what I'm saying? So whatever you feel like looks good on you, show it. So favorite classic pose. So remember, this right here, that should be furthest away from the judges. Everything else stays. All this stays.
Completely off posing, but how was your connection with the coach? Did you look for that connection, or is it pretty much just bodybuilding?
Coach, yeah, that stuff. So basically with me, man, I've been in. So my answer is gonna be a little bit different now. Basically, what I'm looking for a coach now. So unfortunately, I've had to look for a coach like 2 or 3 times in the past couple of years. But typically, it's someone that I've known for a while. I respect. I know that they're educated. So I think too, man, to be able to pick a good coach is you gotta know a little bit yourself. So say for instance, you never watched football before. You take your friend, someone takes you to go to a football game and they tell you to pick the best team. You're like, I don't know. You don't know anything about it. You gotta learn a little bit about the players, a little bit about the sport, and then you can make an informed decision. So when you're picking a coach, you need to know a little bit about nutrition and training, so you can pick a good coach. So you know what's bullshit and what's real. So you can't do that if you know nothing at all. So that's one thing. Just when I look for coaches, I definitely gotta respect them, intelligent-wise. And the guy I'm with now, Yesin, I've known him since 2018. I knew he was smart. And it's funny, man, he doesn't have a lot of male athletes, but he works with a lot of female pros, and I can tell you for a fact that women are harder to peak than dudes. So and I gotta like them, man. If I don't like them, I don't really want to work with them, you know. So that's another key thing as well. Other than that, man, I don't need a whole lot. But definitely someone that you connect with is important. I think, you know, some type of like relationship is important in the sport.
Do you think it's possible to be at like an elite level without a coach?
For sure. I definitely could have been there. Would I have been there as fast as I was? No, not at all, you know. Like I said, I was able to get to where I am so quickly using the knowledge of people that have been there, done that, you know a lot more than me. I could have did it in trial and error, and it would have probably took me an extra like 5 years. I wouldn't, you know, because I would have to figure out what works, what doesn't in my body. But there are a couple of good guys. John Jordan in 212 coaches himself. Wesley Vizers, another guy, really intelligent.
What'd you think, Ruff Diesel?
I think it was pretty good. Definitely some things we can improve on, but I think overall, like, it was a really good success.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good news.
More so just planning wise.
Yeah.
But I think the actual event was great.
Yeah.
A lot of good things were said and taught and done, and my knees are scratched up, so that means
something happened.
Yeah, something happened.